Hey guys, we're gonna go over the Magnate customer end today. So basically, this is if you're using Magnate as a customer. This is gonna be the web version of that. So we're gonna start with your profile. So here you have your profile. This is gonna basically tell you everything that you do, your booking activity the last 30 days, stuff like this. A little bit of analytics for yourself, your favorite vendor, and stuff like that. Over here, you're going to have your favorite vendors. So this is going to be the people you leave a heart on. These are going to be the ones that you go back to. Here's your message center for all your entrepreneurs that you're messaging. And this is going to be your previously booked. So this is going to be where all your bookings that you already have done are found. So we're going to go back to the home page. So let's say you want to book a service. You have book a service selected. Basically, you have in-store, mobile, or remote services that you could look at. These are just a couple featured entrepreneurs. So let's say we're looking for an in-store. So we have different categories. We have beauty, we have automotive, we have photography, stuff like that. So the industries that you're going to be able to select from can be pretty various. You could select the amount of distance they are from you, the price point, the day that you want to book, the time that you want to book. You can do all that right over here. Okay, so let's say we want to filter it by just finding somebody in the industry. So we pick the automotive industry, we find an auto detailer, and then basically we have three options now. So there's three detailers in our area. One's 1 mile away, one is 9 miles away, one is about 3 miles away. So let's pick the closest one, the 1 mile away. So now we're looking at this entrepreneur's profile, so we can see their distance, the amount of reviews that they have, the bookings that they've done, and the ratings. All right, so let's see. We'll view through their photos. So does this look like somebody that we want to book, right? We're looking at their photos. Then we look at their services and their reviews. So it looks like they have good reviews. Let's pick a service that they have. So full interior, select. And then basically now, let's say this was a different service, not an automotive service. So you have the option for in-store, mobile, or remote. So the entrepreneur would have selected, if this was an in-store, mobile, or remote, these three options wouldn't be available for a service. Basically what would happen is it would only be one of these. This is just a walkthrough of all three of them. So let's start with in-store. So in-store, you're going to have an address to go to. You're going to pick a day and you're going to pick a time. You're going to answer whatever questions that they have to ask. And then you could also do an additional note. You hit book now, and then boom, right? View my bookings. All right. So let's go back to home, in store. Let's go back to this auto detail. All right. Then we have the mobile. So this would be where you enter your address or the address that you want the vendor to come to, right? And it's a pretty similar process. Then we have the remote, where you would just kind of select where you want to do your meeting, and that's where the vendor will meet you. So you hit a Zoom, and then they'll send you a Zoom link, right? And then you answer anything that they need, and then boom. All right. So this would basically be how to use the customer end of the analytics system. Of the app. Once again, just to walk through it, this is the home page. This is the custom. This is your dashboard. This is your favorites. This is your messaging, and these are your bookings.